Don't take it, Danny.
Oh, no, Danny.
Your nutty pass is
I just sprayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
That's how you lose 22-0. Danny with the grade out. That's pretty impressive. I think that's the first grade out we've had.
For 3v3s? And no fouls, which is my normal game.
Good job, No Sleep Uno. We will do quite a bit of practicing when 24 comes out, and we'll have our rematch, I promise. But great games, and I hope everyone did enjoy the 2K TV Tuesday events, Double X.
And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces, knowing it always takes a big effort to pick up a road win in the NBA. Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's White in at shooting guard. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Seth Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the center position. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. And here's Curry. Outside Finney-Smith. Bridges outside from the high post. And he connects with a jumper.
Well, in catch and shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Johnson. And here's Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Finney-Smith with it. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Shoots over Paul. Offensive rebound. Bridges against LaVine. Hauled in by Curry. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the paint. White with the steal. Left side, Paul. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Over to the left wing. Johnson against LaVine. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. And Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Defensive foul. Nikola Vucevic. His first personal.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Got the line one time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
I'll tell you, there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Now here's Bridges. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Now here's Levine. In his last outing, he had 11 points. From deep. And they recover it. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Shots blocked! And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Well, Doris, in these early games, it's always interesting to see which teams get off to a solid start.
NBA, there always seems to be some surprises. You have those teams that come into the season heavily favored to get to an NBA championship, and maybe they hit some bumps in the road. Who knows? New personnel, new coach. But listen, how you start can surprise you, but it's how you finish that matters most.
And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Claxton. Finney Smith up top. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Looking at last year, this opponent was a real challenge for them.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Johnson with it, guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Finney Smith.
Well, using your body, playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by the Nets.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Bridges. On the wing, Curry, defended by DeRozan. Puts it up. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Pass to White, puts up a 3. And they'll get another chance. Vucevic's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Kept alive. Finney Smith. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
White finds Paul. Outside Levine. From behind the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach LaVine. The elbow position, the follow-through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
Back to Finney Smith. Pass to Curry from deep three-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Bridges. Off the inbound. No good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Oh, got that one up quick. DeRozan's got 6 points. And the Nets with possession here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called. Brooklyn fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.